Hello, welcome to the Lion Brand Yarn Studio. We are so excited, particularly me, to have Cast On's own Brenda Dayne. First time in New York?
First time in New
What
York.
the what? Where you been?
I grew up on the West Coast.
Okay, am I allowed to do it? May I say, I can't believe I'm going to say this. Okay, this is just a special shout out for the Cast On fans. Pick up your pointy sticks! Okay, the geeking is over.
Center?
No
Find
more
your center?
No more geek. Okay. But I can't help it because I am one of the 2 million. I'm one of the 2 million people that download every week and have not missed a single episode.
I love that about you. I always have.
Ever since you first met me moments ago.
Yeah.
So I'm so thrilled that you're here.
Thank
I
you.
heard on the podcast that you were planning a North American tour, and I emailed like a little geeky fan, and here we are. Tell us a little bit about the North American tour and this whole memory project that you've got going.
Okay. Well, the North American tour started as a way to work my way across the country and earn the money to attend Kat Bordy's Visionary Retreat.
You love Kat Bordy.
And I came up with the idea in January, and the retreat was in February. Timing is crucial. So yeah, that was a little tight, little tight to put that together. And then I talked to Kat, and I thought, oh, you know what? I'll write for an educational grant from the Arts Council. They love giving money to people like
Easy
me.
peasy.
And next year I'll go. But then the tour thing kind of stuck, and I just thought, okay, well, we'll do it in the spring. And so here I am. I had never considered it before that, and it turned out to be a thing.
And here you are.
And
we get you for 3 days.
For 3 days.
So now tonight, our special event evening is the launch of a very special art project. And we have had our wonderful Lion Brand customers from actually all over the country mailing in these little
Memory bags.
So tell me a little bit about these memory bags.
I'm so thrilled. Okay, well, the memory bags came out of this project, A Memorable Yarn. I've always been fascinated by the connection between knitting and memory, and how the knitting seems to hold on to the memories. You can remember, you pick up the thing that you've worked on, and you can remember where you were when you knitted, what was going on in your life, what television program was on the night before. I mean, sometimes they're really mundane memories, but the fleeting ones, those drop away, and even decades later, even my very first sweater, I can pick it up and still get memories out of that piece. And I always wondered why?
Yeah.
Why? But I never really, like, the volume kind of got turned up on the question this year. I don't know why. I just decided to go looking for an answer.
Interesting.
So the idea of memory being trapped in a yarn, I wanted this to be a participatory, like a work between me and the Cast On listeners, to invite people to play along and be a part of this project. And so I had the idea to have people knit little memory bags, little tiny bags that would act as metaphors for holding a memory out of their favorite yarn, and then write a little something about it to tell me what the memory was.
And they've been coming in. We have a little tree, and they've been hanging on the tree.
That's awesome.
And most of the New Yorkers are bringing them here, but
Great.
of course we invited folks from all over the country to send in. I made a
Yay.
little memory bag from some terrible little Frankenstein hand spun of mine. Yeah, I'm very excited.
That's great. It's wonderful. I'm so thrilled. When they're all done, when they're all collected together, they will be
Where?
at the Wool Museum in Carmarthen, just north of Carmarthenshire.
So just
the
drop
Welsh
on down.
Wool Museum. Just come on over to Wales. Come on over.
And what
can
dates?
stay with me.
What dates will they be?
It's going to be September of 2013. It'll be a year before I can pull the whole piece together, because I'm looking at doing this in other parts of the world. Maybe pulling some bags from Paris. We've got a few bags that are coming from.
La la.
I know. Maybe go to Germany. So
All
I'd like to
right.
collect a lot of bags and then do something really cool with them. I don't know what yet. In the arts world, we say this is unresolved.
Now, speaking of Wales, you have another passion, all those sheeps running around and all their lovely fleeces, and what happens to them.
There are more sheep than people in Wales. And sadly, the Welsh woolen industry that was once such a vibrant industry that so many people were a part of has really fallen by the wayside, and now most sheep are raised for meat in Wales. And the fleece is such poor quality that it goes for carpets, and the farmers actually pay more to have the sheep shorn than the fleece is actually worth.
Wow.
So that's a tragic state of affairs. There are a few small local farmers who are doing rare breeds, and they're bringing kind of Welsh sheep breeds back into the population. They're building small flocks. but right now the majority of the sheep are raised for meat. So what I'm going to hope to do in the next very little while is to get some of those rare breed sheep, get them shorn, get a wool clip, have it scoured, send it to the mill in Carmarthen where my memorable yarn is going to be,
Wow.
and make yarn. Welsh artisan yarn.
That is pretty exciting. Well,
Thank you.
I'm so excited that you're here tonight, and I'm so excited to hear the stories. And can I have one final geek out moment?
Uh-huh.
So I just had a question.
Uh-huh.
If I'm cold,
You should put on a sweater.
because
That's
what they're for. Sorry, that was just for the Cast On listeners. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
So
I'm thrilled to be here.
Goodbye from the Lion Brand Yarn Studio.